probably become more dangerous. You should be especially aware of the volcanic bombs.
Well, this game can go kick a bomb into a corner and explode itself. Yeah, really not a fan of this one. A pretty watered down version of the gameplay of previous Bomberman titles because it gets rid of a lot of the polished puzzle platforming and leaves you with the quote-unquote mayhem of mediocre mulling. Meanwhile, much more meaningful moments may yet be mentally minted, making me feel mixed. This game's just a lot of running around and solving very, very basic puzzles. Every little gimmick just comes across as basic and feels very unpolished. If I had to guess, it's probably because this was made to tie in with the release of the Bomberman Jetters anime. Yes, this is technically another tie-in game, and double yes, this anime is real, and you can pirate it all on YouTube. Even the classic Bomberman multiplayer feels underwhelming here, which just goes to show they probably didn't have the time for the extra little touches. The music's not immune to this janky jank either. This is one of those games where the sound isn't programmed to loop properly. They just dumped a 10-minute WAV file into the project. So if you get lost wandering around a level, man, is this what it's like to be alone with your thoughts? Oh, thank God. Now I've gotten all my complaining out of the way. The actual musical content is amazing. I'd put this in the same camp as games like Super Paper Mario or WarioWare or even Kirby to an extent, where the songs all have these crazy cartoony instrumentations tied to very catchy melodies with a lot of layering to give the game this sense of joyous hyperactivity. It doesn't give you a lot of room to breathe in the good way that tickles my understimulated neurons. I'm not always in the mood for it, you know, sometimes I just need something calmer and focused to listen to, but when I am in need of something wacky, basically every track hits. And they're decently complex too. The Elemental Bomber theme switches between 4/4 and 3/4 time. The main boss theme is in 6/4 time. The Hige, how do you pronounce that? Oh, thanks guys. The Hige Heaven theme is in 5/4 time, which is probably my favorite time signature in the world. And credit where credit's due, this game did go the extra mile in exactly one respect. Having low health triggers its own entire song instead of a freaking sound effect. You can't really say that for most games. Despite everything, Bomberman Jetters OST kind of rocks.